What's going on, everybody? This is JMO back again, bringing you some hardcore TDM on the Mac Gibraltar. And I think that's how it's pronounced. So what I'm doing in this particular map is I want to try something a little bit different. See, normally what I try to do when I first start playing a map is I try to look for as many different spots to be able to camp that I think would be effective to be able to hold down. Once I find a spot that I think will be effective to be able to hold down, then I look for as many different routes as possible to be able to get to those spots, depending on what part of the map I'm at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you a small gameplay at the very end of this video on an area that is also a good area to camp that I don't get a chance to go over in this particular gameplay. Now, from where I just spawned, you saw me make my way down this little cave area and right away started looking towards this window area that I'm looking at again. Now, that's because when the games first start, that window area is a very popular area that a lot of the enemies like to go to. And so then I slowly like to make my way back over here and then see where I'm looking at right now. Keep an eye in that area though, because that's where they will be able to easily spot you if you're standing where I'm at or sitting where I'm at right now. Now, I'm expecting for somebody to go back to the window, and that's usually because they tend to keep going back to that area over and over again. Now, I'm running the expeditionary division so that I can take advantage of the resupply. And you saw where I just placed the mine, and they called an enemy recon aircraft, so I made my way back over there, but I left them a little surprise back there so that this could happen right here. So now I got my very own recon aircraft. Now, this cave area is another area that I like to camp, but I'm not going to be camping this area too much today, so I want to focus on other spots and show you how I end up moving across this map. So what I'm going to end up doing is, right after I finish using this fighter pilot, is go back to my original spawn area to call in my care package, where I feel will be better for me to be able to safely call it in. And as you'll see right now what will happen. Now, you have to be really careful though, because you see the mistake that I made is I should have looked a little bit to my right a little bit more, because that is an area that a lot of times the enemies like to flank you in. And by the way, one of the things that I forgot to mention is that I like using the smoke grenade, and I like to use it to provide cover whenever I want to pass through an area, or just basically just use it as a distraction. So as my care package is about to come in, you see me throw my smoke grenade just to give me that little bit of extra cover, just in case the enemy tries to flank and come through that area once again. So I wanted to make sure that I safely was able to get my care package. Now, I want to make my way back over to their spawn area, but you don't see me hurry up and go and start running inside the cave area right away. And that's because a lot of times there could be an enemy hiding inside there, waiting for you or one of your teammates to go there and them easily take you out. So you saw me make my way back down. I look down at the window area, and at the same time I'm looking at my left side, make sure that the area is clear before I start moving forward.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
And you saw that from my care package I got those what is it called, those flag guns, which basically destroys the enemy's score streaks, as well as it prevents them from being able to call any of their score streaks for, I believe, 30 seconds. Now, I could be wrong about that, but I do know for a fact that it does block the enemies from calling in any new score streaks. So now I'm making my way back over to their spawn area, and once again you see me slowly and carefully look at the areas, making sure that I don't get caught from behind and get killed as I'm making my way over to their spawn area. So you see me slowly make my way over here, and you always see me pre-aiming. So I saw one of my teammates has already made their way over here. So basically what I'm doing is I'm moving alongside of the map by going through the outside of the map and not through the middle. And you know what, let me also do something a little bit different here. And as you'll see the score streak that I'm about to get into at the moment, I'm just going to not say anything and just enjoy this score streak being used with an old school look, with an old school film type look, since you know it is World War II. So I just want to enjoy this with an old school feel.
All turret gunner inbound. Target zone confirmed. turret gunner leaving the airspace. Fighter pilot inbound. Strafing the target.
Alright, and I'm back. Now, I personally like that little black and white film type, animation. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that right there. And so, one mistake that I made, you saw that I didn't get any kills with my fighter pilot. And that's because probably everybody was still hiding inside, getting some cover. And so I probably should have waited a little bit longer, give them a little bit of confidence that it was safe to get out, and then call in my fighter pilot. So I probably should have held on to that for just a few more seconds. And you saw where I just got the kill from a little while ago. See where I'm aiming at right now? A lot of times enemies go through there, so this is an area that I like to keep an eye on a lot of times when I'm in this spot. And as you saw me get killed, I heard the footsteps though, but I thought it was a teammate, so that's my mistake for assuming. But this is pretty much how I camped this map. Now you see where I was heading over. On this very next gameplay, I'm going to show you how I camped the middle part of the map, which I didn't get a chance to show you in the first gameplay. But if I ended up spawning on that other opposite side of the map, I would have pretty much made my way over to their spawn area, just basically using the route that you saw me take, though just going the opposite way. Now this is pretty much how I camp the middle. Now this is the area that I like to camp when I do decide to hold this area down. I like to stand right over here because a lot of the times the enemy will not expect somebody to be right here. Now you'll see me move left and right a lot, and that's because I'm moving on the direction that I hear the sounds. So when the enemy is spawning on that direction right over there that you see me looking at, this is a great area to be at because you'll be able to get a lot of kills. Now this is not an area that you want to stay for a very long time, but just staying over here for a little while, you'll be able to get quite a few kills. And I'm just throwing my smoke grenade. So you see I was just moving on the direction that I was hearing the noise, and you saw how quickly I was already getting into my score streaks. Now once you get a couple of kills, they're going to be mad at you and they're going to be coming very hard and angry looking for you. So just to let you know, unless they catch you with a grenade, you're going to get a lot of kills, where to the point where there's a good chance that your score streaks may end up overlapping. Well, depending what score streaks you're using. I'm actually using the recon, the care package, and the fighter pilot. Now once again, I'm listening to the footsteps, and that's why you see me moving a lot as far as left to right, and I'm just moving once again to the direction of where the sound is. And you see, this is why I like being over here, because even though they'll throw a grenade, a lot of the times they'll miss you, but sometimes they do get lucky enough and be able to catch you with a grenade. And I'm not going to stay here much longer. I'm just going to get a few more kills. Now look at this right here. I got a nice little 4-piece with a fighter pilot. Now you see me keep calling, getting this or switching over to this care package, grenade. And that's because I thought that I had another recon plane. And see, now this is one of the things that I wish they would have copied from WW2, where in hardcore it will still show your score streaks on the right side as you earn them, and it makes it a lot easier for you to be able to go ahead and select them and use them. But that's pretty much it. You saw me get my kills, and then I move forward when they least expected me to. And I just happened to run out of bullets right now, and that's why they were able to kill me right here. I was 16-1, I believe, up until that point. But anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplays, and I will catch you all soon. If you enjoyed this video and would like to keep up with upcoming new content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all soon.